Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Minnesota State Park Hiking Club Trail Series. Today we traveled to Big Forks, Minnesota to take the hiking club trail at Scenic State Park. Scenic State Park was established in 1921, making it the 8th oldest state park, not to be confused with Scenic Highway State Park, which was established in 1929 and held an incredibly similar name until it was changed in 1997 to John A. Latch State Park. A park that unfortunately doesn't have a state park hiking club trail and in fact only has a single hiking trail. A half-mile climb up a steep ravine that's almost entirely stairs, essentially straight up. But Scenic State Park is an entirely different area, still based around water, in this case several lakes rather than the Mississippi River at John A. Latch State Park. Another reason for its foundation is to protect the virgin pines along the shores of Coon Sandwich Lake. The area was considered so scenic that the local residents were the large supporting force that led to the preservation of the land. While Scenic does have a fire tower, it is currently closed due to safety concerns, according to the DNR website. Sometimes the State Park Hiking Club Trail aligns with the most popular trail within the park, and sometimes it doesn't. The Chase Point Trail, the most popular trail in the park, is also a part of the hiking club, which ensures that you won't miss one of the absolute highlights of the park while you're out here hitting the hiking club trails. There are more than 40 species that reside within the park, including loons, osprey, bald eagles, pileated woodpeckers, otters, beavers, and even the occasional moose, along the more common species, the white-tailed deer, and raccoons. Not to be forgotten, there are panfish, bass, walleye, and northern pike swimming beneath the surface of the lake. Historically speaking, the area was within the Ojibwe lands, and they used the area for hunting, but there isn't much known about their activities in the area besides that, and to date no other evidence has been uncovered indicating previous utilization, but given its beauty and fascinating geography, the evidence may simply be yet to be uncovered. Who knows, something may be discovered during routine road construction like in La Salle State Rec Area, or through a more targeted dig like McCarthy Beach State Park. Only time will tell. If you suspected that the rolling hills and lake-filled area may have been created by glacial activity, then you are quite correct. Although that accounts for a vast majority of the land features within the state of Minnesota, saving, of course, the driftless area to the south, an area, I might add, that John A. Latch State Park resides in. The forests of the park include, besides the virgin pines already mentioned, aspen, birch, and mixed hardwoods. Checking in at 2.9 miles, this trail isn't middle-of-the-ground length for the hiking club. There are some bugs for sure, particularly during the loop section that you start out from, so be prepared for that. The trail starts near the ranger station, and you can choose to head directly towards the point and then loop back around afterwards or take the loop first. We opted to take the loop first. The loop immediately takes you south into a wooded wetland area. After a short time, there's a wooden boardwalk that is on the older side and significantly overgrown. I thought that this might have been a lesser used trail, but upon the return trip, the boardwalk leading directly to the point is in a similar and overgrown condition. I'm certain it's on a renovation list, since other parts of the park look freshly repaired or rebuilt. You come to the end of the loop as the trees start to turn to evergreens. As soon as you notice the change in the woods, the trail will take you rapidly towards the road and down and back portion of the trail that takes you out to the peninsula in the middle of Coon Sandwich Lake. The Peninsula Trail is significantly more crowded than the Loop Trail, and you'll likely see many other people hiking it. With good reason, it's a fantastic trail. Initially, you only get small glimpses of the water through the undergrowth and trees. The trail itself is a well-trodden dirt path that is clear and beckons you onward towards adventure with each step around the turn and curves that head towards the point. There are a few sections of the trail that can get rather narrow. I tend to hike in long pants because you can run into these types of trails and it helps to keep the ticks and other bugs at bay, bugs that tend to get kicked up if your leg brushes against leaves on these narrow sections of the trail. As you get closer to the final point of the peninsula, one of the sides becomes clean of underbrush and you can see through the tree trunks to the lake below. It's a pretty sight that makes for a great backdrop for this section of the hike. When you descend the stairs at the point and view the water, it is a truly scenic sight and brings clarity to the state park's name, for sure. There is one tree that kind of grows out from the point towards the water. It's short, but in the right lighting you can see reflections of the water dancing within its foliage, and it's a truly beautiful sight. My favorite part of the trail is the point. It's an exceptional and gorgeous point where you are nearly surrounded by woods and water, and what land you have looking back is filled with these large, gorgeous pines. It's clearly a popular point for a long time, as the current stairs are built upon a much older trail leading to the same point, which made for an amusing little back and forth. When I told my little hiker to get back on the trail, he looked down and insisted he was in fact on the trail. They're always so quick with the retort. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons. Also, don't forget to let us know which state park you'd like to see next.